पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदा सुधर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय मूर्तये नमः। ओमित्येतदक्षरमुद्गीतमुपासीत ओमिति ह्युद्गायते तस्योपव्याख्यानम् Page 268, fourth message. स एषः अणिमा ऐतदात्मविदं सर्वं तत्सत्यं स आत्मा तत्त्वमसि श्वेतकेतो इति भूय एव मा भगवान् विज्ञापयत्विति तथा सौम्येति होवाच इमा सौमिनद्यः पुरस्तात् प्राञ्च स्पन्दन्ते पश्चात् प्रतीच्यः ताः समुद्रात् समुद्रमेवापि यन्ते स समुद्र एव भवति ता यथा तत्र न विदुः इयमहमस्मीति भूय मा भगवान् विज्ञापयतु इति। Mere revered sir, please explain to me again. What is to be explained? Bhashyakara says, यथा लोके स्वकीये गृहे सुप्त उत्थाय ग्रामांतरे गतो जानाति. Just as in our day-to-day life, स्वकीये गृहे सुप्त है, a person who slept in his own home, उत्थाय, having woken up next morning, gramantaram gatah, who has gone to another village, janati, he knows, swagruhaya agatosmiti, So person having woken up in the morning has gone to next village, another village, and knows that I have come from my home. He knows that. Iti jantunam kasmad vijnanam bhavati iti. Similarly, people sleep. They merge with Sat in the deep sleep state. When they wake up, they come from deep sleep state. So how come they do not remember next morning that I have emerged from Sat? So the person who was in his own home remembers that I have come from my home. So he remembers where he has come from. So these living beings day to day, in the deep sleep, they are merged in Sat. And therefore, they are coming from Sat when they wake up in the morning. But nobody remembers that I have come from Sat. How come? Iti bhuyama bhagavan vijñāpayatu iti. May the revered sir please explain this to me. Tatha sommeti hovacha pita. Father said, may it be so, my son. Imaha somyenadhya purastat pracha spandante. Hey Somya, oh good looking one, these rivers, purastat, from the eastern direction, pracha syandante, they flow in the east. Paschat praticha, from the western direction or their westward, they flow into the west. Just as eastward rivers flow into the east, westward rivers flow into west. So from the Himalayas, we have rivers going to east. The Ganga, Yamuna, they go from west to the east. Sindhu, etc. go from east to the west. Samudrat, samudrameva apiyanti. Every river has emerged from the ocean and merges back into the ocean. So emerges from the ocean, the cloud brings it, it rains, and then it merges back into the ocean. So samudra eva bhavati, it becomes samudra, just as in deep sleep state also, this person merges into Sat and becomes Sat. At that time, there is no distinction between the Jiva and Sat. Just as when the river merges into the ocean, there is no distinction between this Ganga and the Samudra. Ta yatha tatra na viduhu. But when in ocean, these rivers do not remember, yam hamasmi, yam asmiti, I am such and such river, I am such and such river, that the rivers do not remember. Similarly also, people do not remember that we come from Sat, little bit of, so the Tikakara will explain. There does not seem to be a great compatibility between the Drishtanta and Darshtanta, between the illustration and what is illustrated. Here, people do not remember that we have come from Sat. So the Upanishad should have said, Ganga does not remember that we have come from the ocean. But it is already in the ocean. You see, the thing is, the example is that it is in the ocean. When the person wakes up from Sat, he is not in Sat. He is in his body or wherever he is, identified with whatever. Here the rivers are in the ocean. So no question of having come from the ocean. And so they say, river does not know I am such and such river, such and such river. Anyway, so Bhashyakara says, now, if you look at the Tika on the page 269, Says Anandagiri, Prashnantaram Drishtantabalat Utthapayati. Bhashyakara Utthapayati Prashnantaram. Bhashyakara raises there is another question, next question. So how does he arrive at this question? Drishtantabalat. Based on the Drishtanta, the illustration that the Shruti gives, Bhashyakara arrives at the question. So what question was in the mind of Shvetaketu? Bhashyakara arrives at that question based on the illustration that the teacher provides in reply. Yatha iti. Further says Anandagiri, Satoham agatosmiti uttitasya jnana bhavam drishtantena upapadetum uttara grantham utthapayati. Satoham agatosmiti uttitasya jnana bhavam. Uttitasya, the one who has woken up, jnana bhavam, his absence of knowledge. Sataham agadosmi, that I have come from Sat, the absence of knowledge on the part of the one who has woken up. Drishtantena upapadetum, to explain that with the help of the illustration. Uttara grantham utthapayati. Bhashyakara starts the subsequent text as an answer to this question. If you look at line number 20, Nanu sushupti dashayam pramana vyapara bhavena sat sampatti ajnanepi. Sushupti dashayam. When a person is fast asleep, he does not know that I have merged in Sat. Why? Pramana vyapara abhavena. Because for that knowledge that I am merged in Sat, whatever vyapara activities of pramanam is required. See, we know things only through a valid means of knowledge. Like you are able to listen to these words through your organ of hearing. That is a valid means of pramanam for hearing these words. Let's go pramana vyapara. When the means of knowledge is functioning, then it brings the knowledge of the relevant object. So not only the organ of hearing must be functioning, the mind also must be functioning. So when the mind is behind the organ of hearing, then hearing takes place. This is pramana vyapara. In the deep sleep state, however, there is no mind, there are no sense organs. So the means available to us through which we would know where we are. So where am I right now? I must look around and do whatever is necessary to determine where I am. For that, mind is necessary, sense organs are necessary. Similarly also in the deep sleep state, where am I? For determining that, you require the mind, which is not there at that time. Therefore, pramana vyapara, knowledge can take place only through pramanam. Any kind of knowledge or cognition can take place through a means of knowledge. So mind is our means of knowledge which is not functioning in deep sleep state. Therefore, there is no pramana vyapara, no activity of pramanam. Therefore, there is no knowledge. So therefore, the Tikakara says, it is understandable that in deep sleep state, one does not know that I am in Sat or I am merged in Sat, because mind, which is the means of knowledge to know that, is not there. Utthitas, when he wakes up, he has a mind. So when you wake up, you have the mind, you have the sense organs, all means of knowledge are available to you when you wake up. Tad jnanam syat, at least when a person wakes up, he should know that I have come from Sat. That's reasonable to expect. इति शंकाम पुनः प्रश्नाभिप्रायमाह. So that's the shanka, which is the intention of the question. Behind the question, this doubt is there that he has his mind available when he wakes up. Then how come he doesn't know that I have come from Sat? A person who goes to next village knows, remembers that I have come from my home. So how come this person does not know? That's the question. So Bhashyakara says, Shru tatra dushtantam yatha somya imanadhyah gangadhyah purastat purvam disham prati prachyah praganchanaha syandante sravante. Shru tatra drishtanta, to explain or answer your question, oh my dear, listen to this illustration. Yatha, just as in our day-to-day life. Yatha, I am drishtanta, just as this illustration is there. Similarly, Somya, Imaha Nadyah, Gangadhyah, these rivers such as the Ganges and others. Purastat means what? Purvam Disham Prati. They flow towards east. That's Bhashyakara's explanation. Purastat means what? Purvam Disham Pratishyandante. They flow towards the eastern direction. Who are they? Prachyah means what? Praganchanaha. Those who are directed towards east. So those are eastward. So those rivers who are praganchanaha have a tendency to flow towards east, flow in the eastern direction. Syandante, sravanti, they flow. However, Tikakara has a different explanation. Purastaditi anena purvadik uddesha uktaha. Uddesha pointing to or directing. So purastaditi anena purvadik uddesha uktaha. Purastat means they are pointing towards east. Prachaiti anena pragamanam uchyate. Whereas pracha means pragamanam, going towards east. So pointing towards east and flowing towards east. As Bhashyakara seems to say, prachya means pointing towards east and purastat means flowing towards east. The Tikakara seems to say that purastat means pointing towards east and prachya means flowing towards east. Anyway, purastaditi. Then continue with the Bhashya. Paschat pratīchim disham prati sindhvadhyaha pratīchim anchante gacchante iti pratīchah taha samudrat ambondehe jaladhaihi akshiptaha punah vrishtirupena patitaha gangadi nadi rupinyah punah samudram ambonidim eva apiyante sa samudra eva bhavate. Again, paschat means what? Pradichim disham prati. Again, you can translate it as pointing towards the western direction. Sindhvadhyaha, river Sindhu, etc. Then, praticha Pratīchim anchanti gacchanti iti pratīchya. So pratīchya means those which are flowing in the western direction. So Bhashyakara makes it more clear in the second one. Pratīchya pratīchim anchanti gacchanti iti pratīchya. So those which flow in the western direction are called pratīchya. Then paschat pratīchim disham prati gacchanti, meaning those who are pointing towards the western. So that can be so. Taha, those rivers, samudrat samudram eva apiyanti. These rivers emerge from the ocean and merge back into ocean. How? Says Tika, samudrat samudram eva apiyanti ityasya samudrat agatya samudram apiyanti ityartha. Samudrat samudram eva apiyanti, coming from the ocean, they merge back into ocean. Means what? Samudrat agatya. Having come from the ocean, they merge into ocean. That agatya should be added. Tatra Gangadinam samudrat agamanam aprasiddham. Where do you say Ganga comes from ocean? Ganga comes from Himalaya. The rivers such as Ganga and others, they come from Himalaya. We don't see them coming from ocean. Samudra samudram apiyanti. These rivers come from ocean and merge into ocean. Where do you see that? Aprasiddham. This is something not known to people. Iti asankya tat upapadayati. So Bhashyakara explains that with reason as to how the rivers come from ocean. So Jalada, so Bhashyakara said, Taha samudrat ambonidehe. What is samudra? The repository of water, ambonidhi. Jaladharehi akshiptaha. Jalada means clouds. They are sucked by the clouds. They are sucked by the sun. But anyway, so sucked by the clouds. Punah prusthirupena patitaha. And then they have fallen as a rain in the inaccessible regions of the mountains. Gangadi nadi rupinya. Then that water takes the form of the river such as Ganga, etc. Samudram ambonidim eva apiyanti. And they come back indeed to the ocean only. Or the Tikakara says, Te eva samudram apiyanti. Same Ganga comes back to the ocean. Saha samudra eva bhavati. That Ganga becomes the ocean. That's all. No now distinction between Ganga and the ocean. Samudra ityeva prochyate. In a different sense, Prashno ve samudra ityeva prochyate. The rivers are called samudra, the ocean. Then Bhashyakara continues, Tanadyaha yatha tatra samudre samudratmana ekatam gataha na viduhu na jananti yam gangahamasmi yam yamunahamasmi yam mahi ahamasmi iti cha. How did Mahi come into Bhashyakara's scope? I don't know. But anyway, because he came to Gujarat, Ganga, no, he didn't come to Gujarat. He came to Madhya Pradesh, the bank of the Narmada. So Mahi does not emerge from Madhya Pradesh. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know where does Mahi come from, but doesn't matter. So this is an extra thing. The Tikakara doesn't have this. This is alternate reading. Now go back to the Tika. Atra satah agatanam kuta agatavayamiti kuto jnanam nasti ashanka nirakaranartha. Here, satah agatanam kuta agatavayamiti. Those who come from Sat, from the deep sleep state, they do not know, do not remember that we have come from Sat. Kuto jnanam nasti. How come they do not know that we have come from Sat? Iti ashanka nirakaranartham karartha samudra nadi drishtanda prarabdha. The drishtanda illustration of samudra and the nadi, the ocean and the river is prarabdha, is begun, is commenced. Nirakaranartham, for resolving the doubt or question as to how come people having come from Sat do not know that we have come from Sat. For resolving the doubt is the purpose of this illustration. Tatra yathashruta bhashya paryalochanayam. But if you see the bhashya as it is, looking at the words of the bhashya, then samudratmana ekatam gataha gangadyaha na viduhu samudratmana ekatam gataha iti. So Bhashyakara says samudratmana ekatam gataha, as the very ocean they have become one with the ocean. Gangadyaha na viduhu yam Ganga ityadina. Ganga and others do not know that now I am Ganga because they have become Samudra. Yatha. So that's the illustration. Tatha satah agatya na vidu ityartha pratiyate. Similarly also, these jivas, that we have come from Sat, we do not know that we have come from Sat. That seems to be the simple or the literal meaning of Bhashya. That Ganga, etc. do not know that I am Ganga. Similarly, people who have woken up do not know that we have come from Sat. Now, where is the compatibility? Tatha sati drishtantadashtantikyo vaishamyam saha syat. If this is so, then drishtanta, illustration, and darstanta, what is illustrated, are not vaishamyam. They are not, there is no compatibility. See, the question is, how come people do not know that we have come from Sat? The answer is, Ganga does not know in the ocean that I am Ganga. Now, Ganga should not remember that I have come from ocean, then it's understandable. In the ocean, if Ganga says, it is not important that Ganga merges into ocean. What is the similarity would have been there if Ganga said, I do not know that I have come from ocean. Just as the person waking up does not know that I have come from Sat. But here the Shruti says, and Bhashyakara says that Ganga does not know I am Ganga. But the waker knows that I am waker, Doesn't it? Ganga does not know I have come from Samudra. And therefore, that does not seem to be a compatibility between the Drishtanta and Darshtanta. Samudratmana ekatam gataha naviduhitu drishtante. Drishtanta, they become merged into Samudra and become one with Samudra and do not know that I am such and such river. That is the Drishtanta. Darshtantaketu sata agata iti yadyapi, whereas in the illustrated sata agata, that you come from Sat iti yadyapi tathapi. So now how to reconcile this whole thing? So Tikakara offers here a reconciliation. Samudrat iti Shruti padena. Shruti Samudrat. So take that separately. Samudrat, from the ocean. So Samudrat vayam agataha iti na viduhu. We can add that. The Ganga and others do not know that we have come from Samudra, because Shruti does say Samudrat, from the ocean. It's Shruti padena. Samudrat agataha ityartha pratiyate. Since Shruti says Samudrat, seems to say in different contexts, but anyway, therefore, Samudrat agataha, you come from ocean. This is what appears to be the purpose on the part of Shruti in using the word Samudrat. Tasya taha yatha न तत्र न विदुः इति अनेन सम्बन्धः. Now look at the Shruti. Go back to the passage. ता यथा तत्र न विदुः, you know. Second line. ता यथा तत्र न विदुः. So Tikakara says that samudrat ता यथा तत्र न विदुः. That should be the connection. Samudrat ता यथा तत्र न विदुः. From Samudra they do not know. Okay, still you supply some words. Tatasya यथा पूर्वं समुद्रे स्थित्वा समुद्रात् आगताः ततः आगमनानन्तरं समुद्रात् आगताः गंगाद्याः वयमिति न विदुः इत्यर्थः. वयं गंगाद्याः, that they know. So न विदुः is not connected with गंगाद्याः वयमिति न विदुः. That we are Ganga, that we do not know that we are Ganga, na viduhu doesn't come that way. We are, so, I am Ganga, what is it? I am Ahamasmi, I am Ganga Ahamasmi. That Ganga knows. But Samudrat Agataha Vayam iti na viduhu. That, so na viduhu goes with Samudrat. And Agata is to be added. Samudrat Agata iti na viduhu. That do not know that we come from Samudra. Who says? Gangadyaha. The river suggests Ganga, etc. Say this. So Samudrat tayatha tatra na viduhu. Samudrat Agata iti na viduhu. Natu vayam Gangadyaha iti na viduhu. The na viduhu is to be connected that way. Tavadev cha drishtantatvena vivakshitam. That is all. This becoming, merging a ocean, etc. is not the point here. Tikakara says that all that is not the, that is not an answer to the question. That samudra eva prochyate bhavanti. That's not the point. Samudram apiyanti. Samudra eva bhavan. Samudra eva bhavanti. That is not the relevant portion of the drishtanta to answer that question. Tavadeva cha drishtantatvana vivakshitam. Samudrat agataha vayamiti gangadyaha naviduhu. This is a portion in the drishtanta you must take. Samudram apiyanti. So samudra eva bhavati. They merge back into an ocean and they become ocean. Iti vakyam tu shankantara nirakaranartham. That vakya is not meant for resolving this doubt, for another doubt. Tathahi, to explain, megaihi anitam samudra jalam gangadi jalamiti atra apramanamiti ashankya. First of all, there are many questions here. First of all, Ganga does not come from Samudra, Ganga comes from Himalayas. So Vashyakara somehow explain how Ganga comes from Samudra as to how the clouds, they absorb, they suck the water from the ocean and then take that to Himalayas as rain, and therefore in effect you can say that the Ganga and other rivers come from ocean. From ocean to Himalayas and then to ocean, so they come from ocean. Okay. But the point is that how do you say that the water of the Ganga is the same? See, Ganga goes into ocean and becomes ocean. Now, ocean water is sucked up by the cloud. How do you say it is Ganga water that is sucked up? The Ganga water is sucked up and comes back as Ganga. How do you say that? There is no pramanam for that. But assume that that's what it is. So, Tikakara says, Megai anitam samudra jalam Gangadi jalam idyatra apramanam. That the clouds are bringing water from the ocean, that is only Ganga water. There is no pramanam. We don't have any kind of evidence to establish that. Iti ashankya. Idanim Gangade Samudra Pravesha Darshanat. All right. But now you see that Ganga etc. are entering ocean. मेघैः आनीतं पूर्वकालिक समुद्र जलमपि ततः पूर्वं प्रविष्टं गंगा जलमपि निश्चीयते. So Ganga has come to ocean. Therefore we can say that the water that is sucked up by the clouds is Ganga water, because Ganga has already come to ocean. And therefore is Ganga water in the ocean, sucked up by the cloud, again flowing in Ganga and merging back into ocean. Iti nischiyate iti vaktum, to say that. Samudrame apiyanti. So the purpose of samudrame apiyanti sa samudreva bhavati. The purpose of the statement is to establish that it is a Ganga water which is sucked up by the cloud and comes back to the ocean, that's all. That part of the Drishtanta has no connection with answering Shvetaketu's question. Muni samudrat agataha vayam gangadyaha iti vayam gangadyaha na viduhu. That part is in answer to the question of Shvetaketu. That's what the Tikakara says. So samudrama apiyanti sa samudreva bhavati ityantam uktam. That part is to answer some question, other doubt. How do you say that the water of Ganga has come from Ganga, from ocean? So to explain that is the purpose of that part of this statement of Shruti. Samudra eva bhavati evakarascha sa eva iti sambadhyate, then sa eva samudra bhavati. The Ganga alone becomes samudra. Ganga is feminine word, sa is masculine word. Says tadeva Ganga jalam samudriti videya apeksha sa iti nirdesha. Videya, what is to be said, is samudra. Therefore, in keeping with that mind, this saha, the masculine is used, that Ganga becomes the samudra. Te yatha tatra, see, te yatha tatra, very te yatha we don't have. Taha, yes. Iratrapi tevi puram sthitva agamananantaramiti pullingam yojyam. But Tikakara says, but earlier he already said tayatha tatra na vidu. So where does te come? I don't know. Tayatha. See in the line number 12, said tayatha tatra na vidu. That was the reading. Now he says tayatha tatra yatrapi tevi puram sthitva agamanantaram iti pullingam yojyam. Okay. So those rivers also puram sthitva, having been ocean in the beginning, having come from the ocean, they do not know that you have come from ocean. So Shruti has to be understood this way. But Bhashya, how do you understand Bhashya? So Shruti must be understood this way for compatibility between the Drishtanta and Darshtanta. So how should understand Bhashya for that compatibility? It says Bhashyepi ekatam gataha itanantaram. In the line number 9 on the page 269, so samudre samudratmana ekatam gataha iti anantaram. Paschat sadvrishtyaadi rupena samudra agata adhyaharyam. You must add this much in the Bhashya. Sadvrishtyaadi rupena samudrat agataha. What is sad? I don't know. Vrishtyaadi rupena samudrat agataha. So samudratmana ekatam gataha. Sadvrishtyaadi rupena samudrat agataha iti na viduhu. You see? So between gataha and na viduhu you must add this sentence. What sentence? Sadvrishtyaadi rupena samudrat agataha iti na viduhu. They do not know that we have come from samudra as the rain. So Ganga does not remember that have emerged from ocean as the rain, because Ganga may remember they have come from Himalayas. That also I don't know whether it remembers or not. But then, certainly it does not remember that I have come from ocean, because from ocean to the cloud and to the rain. So, we should add Ekatam Kataha Sadvrishyad Rupena Samudrat Agataha Iti Na Viduhu. That much has to be added. Here Adhyayam. Then, Iyam Gangaham Asmiti Anantaram Cha. So, Iyam Gangaham Asmiti, Iyam Yamana Asmiti, Iyam Mahi Iti Cha Na Viduhu. So, there also you must add Samudrat Agatayadi. So, Iyam Gangaham Asmi, Samudrat Agata Iti Na Viduhu. Iyam Yamunaham Asmi, Samudrat Agata Iti Na Viduhu. That much you have to add, then there will be compatibility between the question and the answer. Evam sati drushtanda dashtandikayo samyam syahat. Thus, if you understand the Shruti also with those that kind of connection, and with adding of those words, and Bhashya also understand with addition of these words, then there will be a compatibility between the Drishtanta and Dashtanta, illustration and what is illustrated. Samudraditi Shruti Padasyapi Prayojanam Syat. Then the word Samudrat, the Shruti has used also, would serve the purpose in terms of explaining or giving the answer to the doubt. Yam Mahyam Asmiti Pathe. Somewhere this Yam Mahi Asmiti Pathe, Mahi Nama Kachin Nadi. What is Mahi? Some river called Mahi. So, maybe the Tikaka knew or did not know, I don't know where they come from. We don't know all the rivers in Kerala and stuff like that, so Mahi is not a major river. So maybe so Mahi Nama, or maybe he knew Kachin Nadi, Mahi Nama. Okay. So that explains the first passage. Okay. Go to page 217. The next passage says, Evameva khalu somya ima sarva prajaha sata agamya na viduhu sata agacchamahe iti te iha vyagro va simho va vruko va varaho va kito va patango va damsho va mashako va yadyad bhavanti tada bhavanti. Evameva khalu somya. In a manner similar to a good looking one. Imaha sarvaha prajaha sata agamya naviduhu. All these prajas, all these creatures, sata agamya, having come from sat, naviduhu, they do not know sata agacchamahe, that we are coming from sat, they do not know. Having come from sat, they do not know that we are coming from sat. Iti Teya Vyagro va Simho va. Similarly, this tiger and lion and all these creatures also, they are what they were. Now, I don't know what's the connection there, but anyway, so when they wake up in the morning, they are what they were when they went to sleep, So a tiger went to sleep as tiger, wakes up as a tiger in the morning. Anyway, iti. So, yad bhavanti, tat abhavanti. So, whatever they were before the sleep, this is what they become, having woken up. Not whatever they were before the death, that's what they are born with. That is a difficult thing to say. All we can say is that the vasana continues. What is the original vasana? I am the body, that's the vasana. That gives rise to the specific thought that I am a tiger. I am a tiger, you don't remember when you are born in the next birth. But I am the body, that vasana continues. So you can say that vasana does not go in the sleep or death or in pralaya also. Until a new vasana is created, I am Brahman. Until then, I am the body, that vasana does not get erased. That's all we can say. Not that I was tiger, etc. Because when a person is born, nobody remembers what they were before death. Bhashyakara says, Evameva khalo Somya ima sarva prajaha Yasmat sati sampadyana viduho Tasmat satah agamya na viduho satah agacchamahe agataha itiva. Evameva khalu, in a manner similar to He Somya, imaha sarvaha prajaha, just as the rivers do not know that we have come from ocean. Similarly also, all these prajas of creatures also do not know that we have come from Sat. Why? Jasmat sati sampadyana viduhu. Because when they were merged in Sat, they did not know that we have merged in Sat. Therefore, when they emerged from Sat, they do not know that we have emerged from Sat. Bhashyakara gives that reason. Since these creatures, when they were fast asleep, at that time they did not know that we have merged into Sat. Therefore, having woken up, they do not know that we have emerged from Sat. In that case, samudra samudranapiyandi samudreva bhavati. That when the river was in samudra, that time, so yam aham asmi iti, I am Ganga, did not know. Therefore, having come from samudra, does not know that I have come. So that's how you can do that. When the river was in samudra, then yam aham asmi, that this Ganga I am, na viduhu, they did not know. Therefore, samudra, having come from samudra, you have to add, they do not know that you have come from samudrat agata vayamiti na viduhu. So you can use that part in explaining, in comparing with what Bhashyakara says. That since when a jiva is asleep, it merges into Sat and he does not know that I am Sat. Therefore, after waking, he does not know I am coming from Sat. Similarly, Ganga, etc., when they were merged in the ocean, did not know that I am Ganga, I am Yamuna. Therefore, having come from ocean, they do not know that we have come from ocean. That's how you can explain the Shruti also. You will add Samudrat agataha vayam iti na viduhu. That much you have to add. So na viduhu tasmat, therefore sata agamya na viduhu. Therefore they do not know that having come from Sat, they do not know sata agacchamahe, that we are coming from Sat. Agataha, we have come from Sat iti va. Navidu. Now Anandagiri has nothing to offer here, but this Tikakar has something to say. Sarvaha prajaha ityasya. So Bhashyakara is evameva khalu somi imaha sarvaha prajaha, referring to that sarvaha prajaha ityasya sata agamyeti anenanvayah purva khandoktam sat sampatti kalika अज्ञानमत्र हेतुत्वेन योजयति. So सर्वाः प्रजाः सतः आगम्य न विदुः. All the praja does not know that we have come from Sat. Why? Because Bhashyakara said Yasmat Sati Sampatya na viduh. Vayam Sat Sampannaha iti, that we have merged in Sat, they do not know. Iti Purvokta Khandam Sat Sampati Kale Ajnanamatra Hetutvena Yojayati. So Bhashyakara gives us a hetu, the reason, which was stated in the earlier section, earlier passage, that having merged in Sat, they do not know that we have merged in Sat. That is the reason why, having emerged from Sat, they do not know that we have emerged from Sat. This is Bhashyakara's explanation as to why they do not know that we have emerged from Sat. Iyam Ganga Ahamasmiti Anantaram cha Samudrat Agatayati. So Iyam Ganga, that's what. Samudrat Agatayati na viduhu. Ganga does not know that, so that was, I am coming from Samudra. No, sorry, where am I reading? No. Sorry, we have to read the line number 23. Okay. Sat Sampatti Kale Tad Ajnane Sati Purvam Sat Sampanna Idanim Sata Agatayati Jnanam Bhavet Anyatha Tanna Sambhavati Ityartha. Sat Sampatti Kale is with Tad Jnane Sati, not Tad Ajnane Sati. If they knew when they were merged in Sat, if they knew that we are merged in Sat, then they would remember that we have come from Sat after waking up. But since when they were merged in Sat, they do not know, therefore they do not know that we have emerged from the Sat. So that's the explanation. So Sat Sampatti Kale Tad Jnane Sati, that's how it should be, I think. Purvam Sat Sampanna. Earlier we were merged in the Sat. Idanim Sata Agataha. Now we emerged from Sati Jnanam Bhavet. Anyatha Tanna Sambhavati iti artha. That's what Bhashyakara means. Agacchame tanantaram agata iti va keshudit kosheshu patha. So agacchame bhashya agata iti va. Again this Tikakara may not have that part, but says that in some reading agataha iti also that additional part is there which we have. Now Tatra evam yojana, tatraiva yojana, tatram evam yojana. So now this is how you have to understand. Because again, agamya na viduhu, so there Tikakara has some problems there. Sata agamya na viduhu, sata agacchami ayuktam. See, having come from Sat, Satah agamya, what it means? Having come from Sat, they do not know that we are coming from Sat. See the grammar. Having come from Sat, they do not know that we are coming from Sat. How can you say? Having come from Sat, already done. Having come from Sat, they do not know that we came from Sat. That you can say. But having come from Sat, they do not know we are coming from Sat. Now, having come is a past tense, we are coming is present tense. So one thing is already complete. How can now the present and past go together? So agamyate anena agamanasya purvakalatva pratite. Agamya, having come from Sat means agamanasya purvakalatva pratite. That the act of coming is already complete. Agacchame tetra vartamanat pratamanat pratite. But we are coming, that is vartamana. Na viduhu sada agacchame. So iti purvakalikasya vartamanatvena pratiti. What now he says, when you say, I do not know that I am coming from that village. Having come here, I do not know now that I am coming from that. So, having come here, you should say, I do not know that I came. Or coming, I do not know that I am coming. Either past or the present, both should be compatible. Having come, he does not know that I'm coming. That's not right. Vartamanatva pratiti ayogat. You already suppose I came from Baroda to Ahmedabad. Having come from Ahmedabad, having come from Baroda, or having come to Ahmedabad, I do not remember that I am coming from coming from Baroda, but you already come. So, having come to Ahmedabad does not remember that I came from Baroda. Or while coming to Ahmedabad does not know that I am coming from Baroda. So, that's how Tikakara says. Agamitatra agachanditi padantanam vivakshitam. So where Bhashyakara agamya or Sudhi agat. So agamitatra agachantaha. Agachantaha na viduhu sata agachamai. While coming from Sat, they do not know that we are coming from Sat. That is how. So instead of agamya, you should read there agachantaha, coming from. Agacchamahe iti atrapi agataha iti. Saying agamya na viduhu satah agataha. Or agachantaha na viduhu satah agacchamahe. Says Tikakara says that. Tatascha agamya na viduhu agataha iti. So then the yojana will be, having come, they do not know that we came. Agacchanta na viduhu agacchamahi. While coming, they do not know that we are coming. While coming from Sat, they do not know that we are coming from Sat. Iti yathakramam anvayam svikrutya. Agatava iti uktam. So Bhashyakara says agatava is you have to do the prose order accordingly. So Bhashyakara supplied the additional word agataha iti. Agacchamaiti tavan matra pathetu agamanasya bhutatven uktasyapi vartamana samipyat vartamanatvena prayogadita. Suppose Bhashyakara did not write agataha, only agacchamahe, only vartamana kala. Then says vartamana samipyat. Because their arrival was very close to the present, therefore they can use present tense. This kind of thing is possible. Iti drashtavyam. Te ityade purvameva prayojanamukta. Okay, then further Bhashyakara says teha vyagraha ityade samanamanyata. The vyagra va simho va is to be explained as it was explained in the previous passage, no difference. There also it did not make sense, here also it doesn't make sense. Or whatever sense it made there, that sense it makes here, that's all you can say anyway. So te ityade purama prayojanuktam te. So why should they putting this here, Therefore the Tikakara says, sa esha ityade api purama prayojanamuktam. The next says sa esha anima. Now that does not seem to serve any purpose here because question answers are there. So what is the meaning of sa esha anima etadatmidam sarvam? What was stated earlier is what is explained here also, nothing new. Meaning that these statements do not serve any additional purpose here. So teya vyagrova etc. also is to be explained as before. Saya esha anima also is to be explained as before. Shanka nivritti matram. So what is the difference between this passage and Shanka nivritti matram tu vidyate? Only Shanka was different earlier and Shanka is different now. That's the only difference. Otherwise, the rest of the things are as before. Tattvam du tadeva iti. The meaning of the truth is the same as before, so meaning is the same as before. Evam sarvaparyayasapi drashtavyam. Everywhere sa esha anima will be repeated. So we must know that same thing is meant here, nothing new, but the teacher repeats, therefore tattvamasi. Because you don't remember, therefore you are, so because you did not know that you are much in Sat, therefore you are Brahman. or because you do not know that you come from Sat, therefore you are Brahman, you know that. But anyway, so the teacher repeats Tattvamasi every time. That Tattvamasi does not create problem. What creates these questions is something else, you know. Where do these questions arise? It doesn't arise from Tattvamasi. It arises from what was stated earlier, you know. So, Swapiti Nama, Swam Apito Bhavati, that was the question there. So that raises a question. Tattvamasi statement doesn't raise this, that as I understand anyway. Tattvamasi does not raise the questions. But anyway, so this is how the thing is. Now next question here. Prashnantaram Vyachaste. Now next question comes. Bhashyakara says, Drushtam loke jale vichi taranga phena budbadadeha utthitaha punaha tadbhavam gataha vinashtaha iti. Drushtam loke. Again, this is what we find in our day-to-day life. Vichi means a wave. No, Vichi means also a wave, and Taranga also means a wave, but smaller wave and larger wave, I guess. A ripple. Vichi means a ripple, Taranga means a wave. A ripple, a wave, Fena means foam, Budbuda means bubble, Budbuda, Deha. All of these are different modifications of water. Utthitaha, they emerge from water as a ripple, as a wave, as foam, as bubble. Punah tad bhavam gataha, again they merge back into the water. So they become identified again with the water. Vinashtahayati, therefore they get destroyed, meaning that there is no more a ripple, no more a wave, no more a foam, no more bubble. Similar to river anyway, but still there is a different example given here. Says Anandagiri, Vinashtahayati loke drustamiri sambandha. So Vinashtahayati loke drustam. This is what? That this wave, etc., they merge into water, get identified with water, they get destroyed as wave, not as water. This is what we see in our day-to-day life. Then Bhashyakara says, Jivastu tatkaranam anubhavam pratyaham gachantopi sushupte marana pralayoscha na vinashyanti ityetata bhuya eva ma bhagavan vijñāpayatu drishtantena tatha somya iti hovacha pita. So this is what it is, that these ripple and wave, they get destroyed, they die. Having merged back in water, they die once and for all, you can say. Jivastu tat maranakalam anubhavam pratyam gacchantopi. Vang manasi sampadhyate manah prane pranastejasi Tejas prasyam devatayam. So, at the time of death, the jiva merges back into prasyam devatayam, in the supreme deity, which is Anu, which is subtleness, the subtle essence, which is Brahman. Anubhavam pratya, or in the deep sleep also, same thing happens. Anubhavam comes in the death anyway, but still whatever. Anubhavam pratyam gacchantopi. Let us say that they attain the state of being anu, subtle essence, consciousness, sat, every day. Sushupte Marana Pralayoscha Na Vinashyanti, but they do not get destroyed. So like wave, it merges into water, but wave gets destroyed. But this jiva, even though it merges into sat, doesn't get destroyed, comes back as the same jiva. You can say it comes back as the same wave, I don't know, because it says it comes as the same. In case of river, it says same river comes back from ocean, by the way, In case samudrat samudram apiyanti, it said that how the cloud sucks up the same Ganga water and brings it back at Ganga. So there it is said that Ganga, after merging to ocean, again comes out as Ganga anyway. Here it says the ripple merging into water does not come back as ripple, is gone. So next ripple that arises is not the same ripple we have to imagine, whatever. In any case, so this is the thing, the ripple gets destroyed. But the jiva having merged into sat does not get destroyed. Iti tada bhuve evama bhagavan vijñāpayatu. May the reviewer, sir, please explain it to me again, drishtantena, with an illustration. Tatha swamita hovacha pita. Pita said, may it be so, my dear. So now, see how this doubt is. Look at Anandagiri. Jivastu pratyam sushuptyavasthayam marana pralayosya karanabhavam gachantopi. All the jivas in the state of deep sleep, at the time of death, in the pralaya or dissolution, karanabhavam gachantopi. Basically the effect merges into cause. The jiva is the effect and sat is the cause. So jiva, the effect, merges into cause. Karanabhavam gachantopi na vinashyanti, but they return, emerge as the same jiva. Iti yad etat. So what is the reason for that? Iti yojana. Now says Anagi, jiva vinasham shankamanasya pratibodhanartham uttaram vakyam jiva nasham shankamanasya. A person who questions that jiva dies now, see why he does not die, that's the question. These people say the question is how come he dies? You follow? Jiva nasham shankamanasya prati. A person who says that the jiva dies after death, to him this answer is. So pratibodhanartham uttaram vakyam, for telling him why jiva does not die, is the purpose of the next sentence. This fellow is why he does not die. Answer is how he does not die, So whatever. Here, or look at the tika in the line number 32. Sushuptyadishu jivasya sarvatmana vyavahara abhavad. Sushuptyadishu jivasya sarvatmana vyavahara abhavad. In sushupti, in death, in pralaya, as jivasya sarvatmana, the jiva has no vyavahara of any kind. Tat sadbhave linga abhavat. So, now question is, how do you say that the jiva has merged into sat? This is what Tikakara says. But Shruti said, so, swapiti, swam apiti iti. Shruti said that he comes back to sat. Sata sampadyate, sata tada sata sampadyate. Then he merges into sat. So Shruti has said. But those who do not accept Shruti as the pramanam, suppose there are those Nastikas who do not accept Shruti as pramanam. For them, the question will be, how do you say that in deep sleep state the jiva has merged into sat? On what ground do you say that? Because at that time there is no mind to determine that I have merged into sat. Therefore, how does even Shruti say that in deep sleep state, etc., that jiva merges into sat? Tat sadbhave linga abhavat. There is no linga or evidence of his becoming sat in deep sleep, etc. Maranado devadatto nashta iti vyavaharacha. when Devadatta dies, what do they say? He is dead. So our experience is Devadatta is dead. Who says Devadatta has merged into Sat? You say that Devadatta merges into Sat after death and in deep sleep. Whereas commonly people say that Devadatta died. So nobody says that Devadatta has become Sat or existence or Paramatma. So number one, that there is no evidence that the Jiva, Devadatta has merged into Sat in deep sleep state. Whereas there is evidence that Devadatta is dead, because that's what people say. Jiva Nash Ashanka. Therefore, there is an Ashanka. There is a doubt that the Jiva dies after death. And next passage is to say that the Jiva does not die. Bhashyakara said it differently. But this is how Jiva Nasha Shanka is understandable. Why should that come at this time is a different matter. But anyway, so having said Tattvamasi and things like that, what are these doubts? But anyway, so Jiva Nasha Shanka. Then why does Bhashyakara give example of Vichi Taranga? So Vichi Taranga Dushtandana Shankadu Sula Dushtya Sambhava Matrena Kruta. That the ripple, the wave, they all die. Vinashtaha, they all die when they merge into water. Is Thula Dushtya. So we are providing you evidences. No, that is only a gross evidence that you see that the water, you can see that water is merged into, the wave is merged into water and is gone. That is evident. Suladushtya. Natu pradhanyena. That example is not proper for jiva. Because in case of the wave, etc., you can see that the wave has merged into water, is no more there. But as far as the jiva is concerned, you can't see that it has merged into sat. You understand the difference? In case of wave, we have evidence, perceptual evidence, that wave is no more the wave, it has gone. As far as the jiva is concerned, there is no evidence that it has merged into sat. So how can you give wave dushtanta for explaining the merger of jiva into sat? Sthula dushtya sambhava matrena kruta. Just to show the only possibility, natu pradhanyena, that dushtanta should not be understood in a primary sense. Jivanam vichyadevat satkaryatva abhavat. Because, see, wave is the product of water. Water is the material cause of wave. But sat is the material cause of jiva, is not so. The upadhi is sat is the material cause of the 5 elements. But jiva is the conscious being. Sat is not the material cause of jiva. Therefore, to give an example of the wave, etc., where they are the material, where what is material cause is not compatible. Therefore, sthula dushyatu sambhavana matrena. Total confusion has been created, by all this. So, sthula dushtya sambhava matrena kruta. Only by in a gross way, that to show the possibility that just as the water merges into, just as wave merges into water and is gone, similarly also the jiva merges into sat and is gone, is dead. That's all. So how death happens in case of wave, so also you can say death happens in case of jiva. So this jiva nash ashanka. The doubt is about the death of jiva. That after death, the jiva is gone. What's the evidence? That jiva remains even after death. So vichyadevat satkaryatva bhavat. So vichi is the jala karyam. Natu jiva is not satkaryam. Therefore, that dushtana is not compatible. That's what the Tikakara says. Says, wait a minute. You say that jiva is not the effect or Sat is not the material cause of Jiva, where Sat is. Sat is the material cause of 5 elements with the Upadhi of the Jiva. And so the Drishtanta is compatible. It says, Nache buddhyadinam jivopadinam tat karyatvena nashad jiva nasha shankayri vachyam. We can say that the Upadhi, what is the Upadhi? The gross body, the subtle body, all of these are the products of the 5 elements, and 5 elements are born of Sat. Sat is shown as the material cause of the 5 elements from which this Upadhi is made, and therefore, so Upadhi merges and therefore is no more there, you can say. Iti na vachyam taya vyagro vaidyatra agñānasya tad upade sadbhava ukte. Even though the Upadhi in the form of gross and subtle body is not there, Upadhi in the form of ignorance is there. So, gross and subtle body are not there in the deep sleep state. But the Upadhi of Ajnanam is there. So, total destruction is not there. Tat Shanka Anudaya. Therefore, the Shanka that the Sat is the material cause of the Upadhi, that does not arise. Ataeva Jivapetam Vava Kila Idam Mriyate iti Sharinasha Prayukta Manashankameva Vriksha Dushtandena Sharira Vitareka Sadhana Purukam Nirakarishyati iti. So what the next passage does is that Jiva does not die when the body dies. That body dies, that is the evidence to everybody. Now we have no way of determining whether Jiva is there or not, Yeyam prete vichikitsa manushe astityeke nayam astiti chaike. As Nasiketa says, this Shanka, the doubt is there, vichikitsa, when a person dies, whether something remains or not. Astityeke, some people say that Atma is there, other than body, that is there. Nayam asti, some people say that body itself is Atma, therefore nothing remains. So, the next passage says, no, something remains. Jiva petam vava kila idam mriyate. This tree dies when the jiva departs from the tree. It is sharira nasha prayukta. So, what dies is a tree. Next passage will give the example of tree. And how the tree dies when the jivatma from the tree departs. So, also the body dies when the jivatma departs. But the jiva does not die, it's a body that dies. That is what the next passage says in answer to whatever question Shvetaketu had, you see. Manashankame druksha dushtantena sharira vitareka sadhana purukam nirakarishyati. That jiva is different from body. Atma is different from body, or jiva is different from body. And even when the body dies, jiva does not die. This is what the next passage will clarify. Why should this question arise? It says, Yadyapi pravesha vakyat avinashi sat avedena avinashitvam gamyate. Anena jivena atmana anupravishya namurupe vyakarvani said that as the Atma of these 5 elements, I will enter there and then I will bring to clear manifestation the 5 elements. So it was very clear that the one who entered the 5 elements is Sat. Yadi pravesha vakyat avinashi sat avedena. So this jiva is none other than Sat, and Sat is avinashi. Sat means avinashi, indestructible, immortal. Avinashitvam gamyat, therefore jiva who is identical to Sat is also avinashi. But Tattvamasi also says that anyway. When you are Sat, Sat is avinashi, therefore you are immortal. Tathapi mruto devadatta ityadi vyavaharat. But in the common knowledge, people say Devadatta died. If you take that literally, then people may conclude that Devadatta dies when the body dies. Iti vyavahara tasya akshepa dehatmavadina kriyate. So this question on the part of dehatmavadi, who says Deha is the Atma, that fellow is questioning. Iti bhava. But Bhashyakara did not say that. Bhashyakara says that how come he remains alive? So wave etc. they die when they merge in water. But then the jiva, even after merging in Sat, does not die. So that was what Bhashyakara said. These people say that the Shanka is that having merged in Sat, maybe it's gone. And next passage answering that. So this is where we are. Okay, we'll continue. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. Ishvaro Gururatmedi Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. ખુલ્લો છે. ઓ પેલો રૂમ ખોલી આપું તમે. હાલો પણ કાલે ના પછી કરીશું. થશે.
मनोबुद्ध्यहंकार चित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायुः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम्. न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायुः न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोशः न वा पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायुः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम्. न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभावः न धर्मो न चार्थो न कामो न मोक्षः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम्. न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्द चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् न मे मृत्युशङ्का न मे जातिभेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्यः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपः विभुर्व्याप्य सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां सदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम्